Are you ready to say hello to everyone? Say hi to all of your loyal fans. No. There's a good girl, huh? Everybody loves Olive. Do you want to go lay down now? Today, we are drinking tea because it's Sunday and it's cold and dreary and blecky out. It just seems like a really good hot tea day. You want to go lay down? This is the tea I'm drinking. It's Harney and Sons Paris. It's so yummy. Holy cow, you guys. I feel like I have a lot to talk about. At least it seems like a lot. We'll see. Hi guys, I'm Chevy Rell of Chevy Rell's Stuff Podcast. This is the stuff room. Behind me, there's lots of stuff. I'll link the little eye if you want to know more about me. Thanks for coming back. If you've been here before, if for some reason you've stumbled upon me and this is your first visit here, welcome to the crazy. Let's just get right into it. What do you think? Yo. My first FO is Bonk. If y'all remember him, I finished him. I was going to originally give him to my upcoming nephew, who is due to grace us with his presence in April. And Dan really wanted him, so I decided to give him to Dan, and he is now adorning Dan's desk with all of the other little things that I have made him. I will insert a picture here. That was made with scraps that I used from my vanilla socks, which are also a finished object, my Franken Socks, as I called them. I made them up completely. They're done. Okay, this yarn is the Knit Girll's, no colorway. Oh, first off, check this out. Do y'all remember my friend Connie, who got me this super cute wallet and gave it to me when we were in Allegan at the Michigan Fiber Festival? It's a pug wearing a stocking cap. Come on now. I said I was going to use it as a wallet. However, I changed my mind. It is being used for all of my fiber business cards. It's awesome because they're all in one place and it makes it super easy to show you guys. So this yarn is the Knit Girll's, also purchased up at the Michigan Fiber Festival. So no colorway name. It is 100 grams of superwash merino, 400 yards, yada yada. I did my standard toe. I don't know, it's just like a normal toe, nothing fancy. I did a little brioche like mid-foot, so it's squishy in my clogs, which is a lot of fun. It's the first time I ever tried a garter stitch heel, which I also liked. Basically, it's just a short row heel. I'm a fish lips kiss heel person typically, and I will do this again. I like it just as much. And then the top, I totally stole this from a store called Natural Life. I will link the actual socks in the show notes, as I always do when I talk about these socks. They called them the Retro Crew socks. Theirs were white. I loved the color and I loved the flowers. The last time you saw this, they were basically done. I just had not duplicate stitched the one and I finished them. So I get to wear them now. I'm really excited about it. Just look at them. Look how fun, look at them. Look how fun they are. Let's drink a little more tea. I'm just gonna dunk my hair in my tea. You know, that's how we do. My last FO is not fiber related, but I did show you guys the last episode. Becca, if for some odd reason you're watching this, Becca is my brother's girlfriend's sister-in-law. who I planned the gender reveal party with, and she's awesome. And we kind of struck up like a pretty cool friendship where we like a lot of the same things. I'm going to teach her how to knit right. She also is, now that I can say this, it's past her birthday. I didn't say it on the last episode, but Logan, who is my brother's girlfriend, got Becca her first tarot deck for her birthday, and that's why I am making, or made her, a tarot box. I don't remember what this looked like the last time you saw it. I think it was just the chick. So I have since, I added some texture there, I added the paper, I have these cool shenanigans. This is the Joie de Vivre, you know.
It's French.
And it's no surprise I can't pronounce it. But this is the Hierophant out of that deck, and I thought she was like a badass, and that is Becca's birth card, so that's why I put it on her box. I also have this cool little like stony whatever thing, and then she has little feet on there, and you open it. And I dyed the inside blue because I thought that was cool. I did the little mandala. I think the last time you saw this, the mandala was there. The texture was not there, nor was the coloring. This little guy wasn't there. I put some glitter in him. She can put whatever she wants in there. And then I just glued some little stuff on there. That's her tail box. Oh, and on the back, I put my little button, handmade by Chevy Rel. I got those for knitting, but it works just as well on that too. So those are my FOs. Now we are on to whips. My first whip is my Airlies socks by Julie Bray. They are in my Naughty Knitting sack, which, at least in my feed, is taking Instagram by storm because everybody loves
the fornicating skeletons. Just saying.
She also has these super cute little like humping bunnies. They're cute. For those of you who've been watching for a minute, you know that I took these socks with me to Mexico. This is a paid for pattern. I don't know if I've shown you this or not, but can you see the lights like blowing it out? Can you see this poor... So... Chevis proceeded to get day drunk on tequila and got out of the pool, and when I woke up from my nap, who we kidding? I might as well have dunked this in the pool, like the whole thing. So, and I still haven't reprinted it, and I still just use it like this. It's okay, it's okay. I'm actually on the stockinette part of the feet right now, so we're good. Oh, the yarn that I am using for this, I always knit my socks 2 at a time. The yarn that I'm using is Malabrigo in the Turner colorway, and that is kettle dyed pure superwash merino, not to be confused with not pure superwash merino. Okay. Good grief. So I knit my socks 2 at a time. I think I've said that a million times, sorry. This particular pattern is a top-down construction. The last time you saw this, I was here. This is my little Knitty by Nature Dirty Martini. Look, there's even a little stir in there. How flippin' cute is that? Anyway, the color, I mean, I just, you know, blue cheese, green, olives, you know, I thought it was fitting for this project. But that's the last time you saw it. So what that means is I came down this far, I got the heel and gusset done. Look at them apples. And I am into the foot. The back does not have the pattern on it. And look how different that is. This half was really green and this half was really blue, which I think's awesome. And then the stitch pattern on the front is super fun. I like them a lot. So I got quite a bit done on those. I'm impressed with myself. My next whip we'll talk about is the Sous. You guys, I actually knit on it. This is the Sous. I'm kind of sick of talking about it. If you'd like to know more about it, feel free to check out the past episodes. I'll just show you what I've gotten done on it. The last time y'all, this is the front of it. The last time y'all saw it, I was at the green marker. So I got a little bit done when I was in Arizona for Turkey Day, for American Turkey Day. And for that, I am using the Plucky Knitter Solo held double. The Sous pattern calls for DK weight. Solo is fingering weight. I am using the deep dish colorway, and their Solo base is 80/20 merino superwash and mulberry silk. That's pretty much it on that. My next whip.
I feel like I'm just flying right along.
I'm kind of hungry. Dan, complete side note tangent. Dan is in cleaning mode because he bought a new car yesterday. He got a Ford Fusion. He drives an F-150, I think. It's a silver truck. And because we go camping, it pulls the camper and blah, blah, blah. But you guys, it's like $80 a week to fill that stupid gas tank. And he drives like 25 minutes to work. So he's been in the market for like a work car for a while, and he's all excited because he got a hybrid. So he's gonna go from a gas guzzling like $10, 10 miles per gallon to, he said some of those guys are getting over 50 miles per gallon. So I see him like playing out in the yard, and he's really excited about it. Anyway, that's Dan's excitement for the weekend. Oh, the other thing, yesterday was supposed to be, this is just, here I am bitching again. Last week at work was so unbelievably busy, I cannot even begin to describe it to you guys. So Saturday, the entire week, all I was doing is like, I need to make it to Saturday. I need to make it to Saturday. I'm going to sit on the couch all day long and nap and knit and be a bum in my pajamas. Like, I'm not moving. I want to sleep. All I want to do is make it to Saturday. Saturday comes, Dan wants me to go buy this car with him. So being the supportive girlfriend that I am, I totally went. It was like a half an hour away. You guys, it took all day long. We were there forever. No joke. So today is sort of like my bumming day. However, I can't really bum. Like, there was a bunch of stuff around the house that I can't sit still when stuff needs done. Like, I can't relax when there's chaos. And then once I got up and started doing things, like, here we are, I'm recording. Back to my whips. As y'all know, I am trying to crochet my way through this book. I'm currently on number 20, which is Colorful Baubles, without giving the pattern away. And I started it number 20 out of 200. I might finish it before I die, I don't know. I do want to show you my super rad hook. I also got this at Michigan Fiber Festival. Oh, let me grab my trusty little wallet full of goodness. What'd I do with it? I know I had it. Oh. This crochet hook came from Star Knits. You guys probably remember me talking about her because when she does a fiber festival, she will do booth tours. And I love it because you can kind of like see in the booth before you go. And that's how I knew I wanted this like super awesome, it's fun, hook thingy. Drawing a blank on what this is. I think it's the yarn I did in my Sunset Highway. And then same with this. I don't remember. Sorry guys, I don't remember my scraps. I have to go back and dig through projects when I do that. My brain just doesn't work that way. So that was multiple colored baubles, but I am just doing like 2 colors because I don't care. Oh wait, which way is it? Oh yeah, it is that way, I'm right. I am going to try and finish this today. So the next time you see this, hopefully it will be done. This is old school. Oh my gosh, here is a super old school story for you. This cute little box bag, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, however many years ago, when I first started watching the Knit Girls. It was the first podcast that I ever watched, Yarny Fiber Podcast. I think I've said that before. And they just opened up this entire world of stuff to me. And one of them was project bags. This was my very first ever project bag, and it's Piddle Loop. And I don't know, she's still Piddle Loop on Instagram, but I don't think she sews anymore. I don't know if she sews anymore. For some reason, I was thinking maybe she did it with her mom. Am I making that up in my head? I don't know. Anyway, I still love it. It's just, it's little and cute, and it's, you guys, it's my very first project bag ever. And the Knit Girls enabled me to get it. You think that means I can blame them for starting it? They started it. They definitely started it for me. They were my first.
They were my first.
Fiber podcast. I've learned so much stuff from them. My next whip, new cast on, is, Logan. If for some reason you watch this, shut it off and don't watch this episode. Or any episode until after Christmas. I am knitting my brother's girlfriend Logan, the Harlow Hat by Andrea Mowry. This is also part of the haul, which I'll discuss later as well. When I went to Arizona, we went to Tempe Yarn and Fiber, and both of these colors I purchased specifically for Christmas presents for my brother and Logan. So what I'm going to do, their favorite color is blue. And what I'm going to do is knit them both hats out of this yarn, but different hats. My thought is Logan will get the Harlow hat, and then I am going to make up a hat for my brother, I think. Let me run this by you guys. I'm gonna hold it double and fade it like the In the Light shawl, like the same way she does, like, because there's lots of like dropping yarn, picking yarn up and yada yada. I'm going to do a garter stitch hat. I've never done a garter stitch hat for him. And I think now that I'm saying this out loud, somebody tell me in the comments or direct me somewhere. I think that, is that right? So if you want to do a garter stitch hat, I think that you can wrap and turn. Somebody tell me. So that you don't have to purl the rows. I think that when you get to the end of the row, you can do a wrap and turn and go back the other way so that you only have to knit. But I need to look into it because I don't know how you pick it up so that it would, or how you wrap and turn so that it wouldn't look wonky. Like, I don't care if there's a seam or whatever, or, you know, like if you can tell, but I don't want it to look like a short row. Like, I don't want it to gather funny. I'm not good at that. I'm really a pattern follower, but I'm going to try and muddle through that. I'm going to do some research. If y'all know where that is and can save me the digging, feel free to let me know. If not, I'm sure I'll find it because I swear I've seen that before. There's a way that you can do garter stitch in the round so that you don't have to purl. And that's what I'm going to do with this. Let me tell you what the yarn is. So both of these are Arizona, which is awesome. Oh gosh, and now I'm forgetting. Crap. Okay, so one of these, let me look at this one. Desert Bloom Classy. Oh, let me look at the fiber content. 100% merino. Silk. Okay, whoop. You're killing me, Smalls. It went all the way under the chair. Stand by. Okay, so I can tell by the fiber content. I don't know if you guys can tell, see the sheen there. Oh, this is covered in God knows what because it just rolled under the chair. You can see the sheen on this. This is silk and this is 100% merino, well, silk blend. So this one is Dyelicious. And see, look, Arizona. She is, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that she's the owner of Tempe yarn and fiber, and she also dyes. None of her colorways are recreated. She doesn't name them. All this says is Dyelicious Paradise Valley 400. Well, I don't know. Yeah, no. See, Paradise Valley must be the base. And it is superwash merino silk 80/20 400 yards, and it is like super pretty. Then this one, which it's sort of like a blacky blue, like it's charcoaly but there's some blue in it. That is by Desert Bloom Yarns, hand dyed in Arizona, because you know when you travel you should really buy local. And well, I'll tell you more about the haul when I get there. This is called ironwood. This tree is one of the largest and longest lived, everybody always throws me words that I can't pronounce, Sonoran desert plants. You guys I know are like yelling it at the screen. Reaching 45 feet tall and living as long as 1,500 years. Now I have to look this tree up. It is 100% superwash merino on her classy fingering, 438 yards. This is Desert Bloom Yards. I'm gonna look up an ironwood desert tree now. I have gotten this far on this cast on, y'all. I started watching Girl with the Dragon Tattoo last night, so I knit a lot of this then. So this is one side, and as you know, with double two color brioche, it's reversible, so she'll have both sides. What? That's that. As you guys know, fingering weight hats tend to go slow. So I feel like I have knit on that for a very long time, and I only have that far to go. I only have that much. So I've been working on it quite a bit actually. Oh, let me put my labels back in there so I don't forget what it is I'm knitting with. I have to look up that ironwood. Ooh, maybe I'll put a tree. Ironwood tree, boom. Y'all saw it before I did. I haven't even seen it yet. That's all my whips, right? Yeah. Now let me do the up and coming, which you know is the I keep wanting to say midsummer, and every time I look it up, I keep typing midsummer, and it's not midsummer. Where's the other paper? Ugh. Hold on just a second. I'm missing a paper. Okay, as you guys know, the last time I came at you guys, I told you that I was participating in the Midwinter MoonCal, MCal, Mystery Cal by Larissa Brown. A lot of you said that you're gonna do it too, so I'm super excited to see your colors and knit along with you guys. That will be fun. This is what the little artwork looks like my Save 11%, Dan. That would be Menard's rebate. Dan had paper in instead of his envelope, and I just reused this. So she did put out another update and told you a little more about the Cal, which I liked. She let you know there's gonna be, you know, however many clues and what days the clues come out. The first clue comes out December 7th. So if y'all wanna get in on this, there is still time. I am gonna sport my mushroom bag because y'all know I love me some mushrooms. especially pretty ones like this. Dude, I follow this chick on Instagram. I don't know, I wouldn't even be able to find her, but she's somewhere across the pond and she takes pictures. There are mushrooms like this in real life, yo. Like, they really look like that. I mean, pretty similar. Like Mario mushrooms. They're for real, yo. I want to go to this magical place. That's like fairy tales and shit. This bag is by Birdlegbags, I think. Yep, Birdlegbags.com. There's their little whatchamadingy. And I believe I purchased this at Simply Socks. I think so. So, I wound my yarn. This mystery cal is 3 colors, fingering. I showed it the last time, but y'all know that it looks so different once it's wound. Isn't that awesome? You guys, I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait. How's this? I cannot wait for this. So, like, these colors together, I am so excited, you guys. I'm glad I chose these colors. We'll see once I knit it up, because, you know, sometimes mystery cals, they're mystery, you never know. You guys will follow along with me on the potential coolness of this. I'm really hoping so, you know. December 7th. I was going to swatch. I said I wanted to swatch because I wanted to see what the colors were going to look like together, but then I changed my mind. I'm just going to roll with it. I love them so much together in the balls. I'm sure they'll be fine knit up. Like I said, we'll see together. Next is miscellaneous. I washed all of my knits. Viewer question. I haven't done a viewer question since the beginning. I'm asking you guys for a lot this episode. I'm asking you, I'm making you guys work. I have all the questions. Maybe that will be the name of the episode. All the questions. So when you wash your knits, if they're superwash, do you wash them and dry them in the washing and dryer? The washer and dryer? Do you wash them and then hang them to dry? Like, what do y'all do? Because right now I always hand wash and I always hang dry because most of my socks are superwash. If one gets accidentally tossed into the laundry, that has happened before. I just wonder what you guys do. So I had a bunch of things to wash, and I do have things that are not superwash. For instance, my Andrea Mowry Mucklucks, my Wanderers, which is seriously one of my all-time favorite patterns that I've ever knit for an end project. I absolutely love those stupid mucklucks. They're amazing. But they are not, those were that Harrisville Designs yarn that I love so much. They're perfect for those if y'all want to knit them, but they are not superwash, so I have to be really careful with them. Then I had a hand spun, well, I'll just show you. I don't know if you guys have seen this before or not. I need to glean it. Look at the halo on that. Can you see that? Good grief. And then these little balls of darkness. Maybe that should be the name of the episode.
Balls of darkness.
These little balls of darkness. See them? Look at that. Okay. That came from something else, which I'll talk about in a minute. I hand washed this, but I dried it in the dryer. This is hand spun. I have no idea what the fiber was. I don't remember what the hat was, but it was too big. So I purposely felted it a little bit in the dryer, okay? There were a few things that I put in the dryer. The thing that the balls of darkness came from is my Peking. Do y'all remember my Peking? The reason that I dried this is because it it was large and I could not wet block it enough. I wanted it smaller and I didn't care. It was superwash. I didn't care. Okay, can you see the balls of darkness on this? Let me just get
Let me just get it a little closer for you.
I have not gleaned this on purpose because I wanted you guys to see it. What is that? Do you see that? Like, there. Do you see the landscape here? Look at that. It's so weird. It's just brown. Like, this isn't even brown, you guys. This is so bizarre to me that that happened. Like, it's like a blue, it's like a steely, slatey blue sweater. And I put it in the dryer and all, like, this brown stuff came out. And it was all over the dryer. I went out to the dryer and I opened the door and I was like, and Dan's like, what? And I was like, well, he's like, what happened? I'm like, I don't quite know really for sure what happened because I didn't know what it was from. And then I pulled this out and I'm like, what did it do? Like, it didn't even look brown. Like, there was no, except you guys, oh my God. It is so soft. It is so soft. I can't remember what Traveler. It was Traveler Sport. It came. But I don't remember what the fiber content was. Maybe I'll look it up. I just thought it was so weird because it was a blue sweater and I put it in the dryer and brown stuff came out of it. Brown. Hence the balls. So it was all over everything. I also washed and dried a couple of my hats that were superwash because I wear them so much that they stretch out really big. And I want them to be tighter fit. Like, this is perfect. I won't dry it again, but I'm gonna glean the shit out of it. Is that in there? That must be in there. That's in there. That's just a nubbin of, it's just a nubbin. Here, we'll do that. So that fiasco, my other question from that is, first off, side note, this is fine. I just wanted to show you guys what happened. The sweater is fine. It fits great. I even like it better because it's softer. Like, it's so soft.
I want to touch myself.
I'm not even drinking. However, now that I've like started this, I've told you guys before, whenever I record, it puts me in such a great mood because I'm playing with fibery things that now I want to drink. I'm gonna go get one. I totally just went and got myself a beer. You got a drink? Get yourself a drink. Happy Sunday. Actually, it's probably not Sunday when you watch this. This is Ale Asylum, also in Wisconsin. I think there are other places. Let's see. Madison, Wisconsin. I don't know if you can get it other places, but I've been there. And this actually came in the mail as a gift from Dan's parents last year for Christmas. There's some like thing on Amazon that you can buy and you get a delivery every month and it's always something different. We got beer, we got bacon, we got fillets, we got cheese, we got barbecue sauce. It was an awesome gift. Anyway, total tangent. This sweater, it's actually a good thing that I switched from tea to beer, just saying, because when I took my tea out to get my beer, from moving this around, there's like fluff everywhere. So, I mean, I like sheep, but I'd rather not ingest the fiber. I just want to wear it. Thank you. So, the next question that I have after this whole like blocking, washing debacle is, what wool wash do you guys use? I am a fan of Eucalyptus. I've used it from the very beginning. I talked about the Knit Girls before and their enabling. They are lovers of soak. They love soak. They talk about how great soak smells. I have had, I believe, 3 different scents of soak, and I can't smell it. I have also used Tuft Woolens. I have the bar soap. I use them quite a bit. I've used the unicorn one because I had a free sampler, and I liked that, but you have to rinse it. Whereas Eucalin's no rinse, which I like that because let's face it, it's easier. But if I want to, like if I feel something's really dirty and I want to get it really well washed, I really liked the unicorn thing, even though you have to rinse it, but I felt like it got it really clean. Have I used anything else? I think that's all I've used. But I'm just interested in what you guys use and what you think smells yummy and all of those things. The other thing about this Peking, while I said that I dried it, I did not dry it all the way at all. I just dried it. It was still damp when I took it out of the dryer, but it dried enough that, see? Flying sheepy bits. It was just dry enough that it like shrunk it up a little bit. I'm serious, you guys, this is so soft. Traveler Sport is where it's at. It completely changed this sweater. Completely. I mean, I still don't understand whatever those little like dark balls are, but I can't wait to glean it. Oh, okay. Next. We're almost done. We are on to Arizona, and we went down there over there. I said before, Dan's brother is going to ASU. He's getting his PhD in philosophy. We'd never been there. We rented a house and the whole family went there. So for Thanksgiving, it was Dan's mom and stepdad and both of his brothers and all the wives, and we took family pictures and we had a blast. There was food and games and laughing and fun and shopping, and it was awesome. Oh, I just thought of something else I forgot to. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. So we went, for any of you who have ever been to Tempe, I've always said Tempe, but when you're there, I feel like the people who live there say Tempe, if you caught that. There is a place down by campus called Mill Street or Mill Ave or Mill something Mill, and all these cool stores are on it. They have like an Urban Outfitters, there's a hippie store. Of course, I went there with a list, and there is a store called Lotions and Positions, and I was out of some of my essential oils. You know what I'm saying. So I needed tea tree, frankincense, and what was my orange. Those are oils that I use quite a bit, and they have this entire wall of oils, and they like pour them for you, and it's awesome. So I went in there, and while I was at the register, there is a local potter, which I have ashes in there. She had, I love these colors. She had an entire like big bin of these just sitting up at the register, and I feel bad because I can't find her card. I don't know what I did with it. I did grab her card though. She is a local potter there in Arizona. I think she might be in Sonoma. I don't know, I'm making that up. But I thought it was a perfect smudge bowl. So that's what I use it for. Then we got to meet Jack and Rae from Dogstar Knits. He dyes yarn. They are awesome. We had a blast. I posted pictures on Instagram. We met at Tempe Yarn and Fiber. It just so happened to be Small Business Saturday, so they had a lot going on. You saw 2 of the yarns that I got from the haul. I also posted pictures of the haul on Instagram. Let me show you what else I got. While for Small Business Saturday, Dream in Color was having a trunk show, you guys. So I got these two, which let's put them back here because the light. Aren't those awesome? Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are on her Cosette base, which is her DK weight. And this, I didn't even look at that. This is called Naked Shame, and this is called Fable. And I thought that they would be a great brioche. You know, they'll marinate in the stash for a little while. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what they're gonna be, but you know, that's why I got them. And then I also got her Smushy with Cashmere. Wait, oh wait, hold on. This DK is 70 merino, 20% cashmere, 10% nylon. It's gonna be awesome. And then this is her Uptown Electric. This is the first thing I picked up. It was so, like, it was just me. I loved it. And like I said, Smushy with Cashmere, which is 70, 20, 10, same thing. Merino, cashmere, nylon. 4 ounces, 400 yards. Oh, you guys. And then I got those other two, which I showed you. And the other one I got is Sundial Design, which Yuma, oh, no, you're not going to be able to see it. Yuma, Arizona. Isn't that cool? Oh, I love that. I love that right there. Oh, look at that. Dig on in there. Oh, okay. This is also DK Superwash Merino, and it doesn't have a colorway name. Name it whatever you want, I guess. I have no idea what this is going to be. I just really liked it, and it was local. And I was all about buying local that day because it was Shop Small Business, and I love local. When I go other places, I want to buy things that I can't get at home, which is hard for me because I have Simply Socks, and I have access to a lot of yarns that a lot of people don't have access to, that I can actually like touch and feel and squish. So I always want to buy stuff that I can't get somewhere else. So then with Jack and Rae, after we left there, we went to, oh, I forgot. We went to a store called Vision Quest, which was a metaphysical shop, and I got a new tarot deck because, you know, that's what I'll do. So this deck is nothing fancy. It is your standard Rider-Waite Smith deck. When most people think of tarot, this is the deck that they think of. Now, this is the pocket edition. I got it for travel. So this will be my travel deck when I go places. But there's the Lover's card. Most people know the Magician. Let me see real quick if I can find it. So then I find out that Jack and Rae also have tarot. What? I didn't know that they were into that. I mean, they're like me, you know, just like, they just do it, you know, for fun. So this is probably the most popular card that people know, and that's the Magician. So for any of those of you, why do I say that? Where does that come from in my brain? For those of you who have seen tarot cards, this is probably the one that you've seen. Then we went and got some lunch. Here, this is weird. I'm from Ohio, and the biggest game of the year is the Ohio State-Michigan game, and we walked into a bar in Chandler, Arizona, and the Ohio State-Michigan game was on the television. It was so weird. Then we went to a brewery, then we went to a cider place. Then they came back, met the family, bullshitted for a little bit, had a drink, yada yada. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a good turkey day too, filled with awesome fun, love, food, fat, sleep, relaxation, all of those things. I do have another enabling that I purchased because I saw them on her Instagram, and I was like, what are those wonderful, magnificent new ball sacks you have, Roberta from Steel City Stitcher? Right there. You know I love my ball sacks. You guys, it's canvas. Canvas. Sits up and look, it's a side handle. I'm so excited. Okay, I have fabric paint that I need to get back from Logan. Logan borrowed it and it's in Ohio. But once I get it back, I am going to stencil something onto this. I don't know what yet, but I am going to personalize this and make it my own. She also, I did not order this. She also sent me a needle cozy made that matches the bag. And wait, there's more. She sent me fiber. Green, it's my favorite color. Oh, look how fun that is. Here, back here. I mean, it is like, it's Dan's favorite color, green. 75% Polworth, 25% nylon. I love Polworth. I just recently spun with that for the first time and I absolutely love it. So this is gonna be something. Thank you, Roberta. You're awesome. I was also gifted by an Instagram follower, Sherry of Twisted Dye Kitchen. She actually, and I'm always late to the party, she had an update yesterday. So I don't know if she's still going to have any bags, but I'm going to show you the one she gifted me. Isn't it cool? It's kind of like mandala-y, which I love. There's this ribbon. Okay, the cool thing about this bag, it's a spinning bag. This is gonna be hard to show. There is a divider in here. There's a panel that divides your fiber from your spindle. And I started spinning this fiber. Isn't it fun? I thought it went cool with the bag. This is Uniquely Yours. I believe I got this at the Michigan Fiber Festival many years ago. It is 60 superwash merino, 30% bamboo, 10% nylon. That's what I have spun so far. I just started it. This is my Acreworks spindle. I have let me just grab it because my spinning wheel's right here. Most people know the Acreworks bobbins. Oh wow, I have quite a bit of fiber on there. I don't even remember what fiber that is. I'm sure you guys saw me spin it. Here's another one. So most people know Acreworks bobbins. These come off and go flat. Make a liar out of me. So you can travel with them. Well, they have other stuff other than bobbins. These are 3D printed too. You can pick your color and you can pick your design. They also have drop spindles and I have the blue ones. So this is weighted and then this comes off as well, which I'm not gonna take it off because I don't wanna mess up my spinning. When Sherry sent me this awesome bag, I had to get something on a drop spindle, right, yo? Now, I wanted, you know I'm in love with my Turkish. I wanted to spin on my Turkish, but I needed to show my other spindles some love. I haven't spun on my Acreworks in a long time, so it's getting some love. Sherry, thank you so, so much. For those of you who spin, want to go check out her bags, I suggest you do that. Everything will be linked. I was going to say commented. Everything will be linked for you to go look at. Hopefully next time, I think I might spin today. Gosh, I don't know. There's so many things I want to do. First off, I'm starving. I want to eat. Then maybe I'll finish that crochet square. I don't know. I want to do all the things. I'm so excited. Ooh, one last thing that I have to show you, and I don't know if y'all remember this. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned it. Did I mention my Aunt Jean's quilt tops and that Mama Jean was helping me with those? I think I did because I attempted to quilt them. I made the sandwich. Yes, I did. So my Aunt Jean, for those of you who are new viewers, my Aunt Jean passed away. years ago. And her daughters found a bunch of her craft stuff that was started and not completed. So they know I'm crafty and they gave it to me. I mean, she had like a knit baby sweater in there that was started and I finished, and I gave it to my cousin Erin for her daughters who never got to meet their Grandma Jean. So it was really cool to be able to do that. Well, she had 2 quilt tops, and I bought the backing fabric and the batting, and I sandwiched them, and I was going to quilt them, but after sandwiching them,
I am not a quilter.
I am not a quilter. It was a very trying feat just to get it sandwiched. And then I have no idea what I'm doing quilting. So yeah, there were 2 of them. Mama Jean offered to quilt them both. One of them I gave to my Uncle Ralph, who is my Aunt Jean's husband and still with us. He is bedridden, but totally like all there mentally, and it was awesome to give him that gift. I think I may have talked about it. I can't remember. So he has one. I did pink backing. I just got it and I love it, and I've already used it a ton, and I'm going to show you guys. I gave her free rein on the quilting part of it because I like scrappy kind of like stuff that doesn't match, so I didn't want it to be all matchy. And it came at a perfect time because she had just gotten a bunch of new rulers, which any of you quilters know about quilt rulers. So she just played, and it's so much fun. So let me stand back here and show you. Let me move the chair. So this was the quilt top. You're not going to be able to hear me from behind it, but all right, let me come closer. So you can really see the quilting better or whatever on the back. There are pink flowers, so the pink does match. But look, there's a spider web. Where's my favorite one? There's a cool one. That one's fun. So I love it because it was like practice kinda, but it's all different. That one's fun. Where's my favorite one? Hold on. This is my favorite one. Isn't that cool? Okay, so on the back, there's that, wait. I can't show you. There we go. And then there's like that one's super cool. And I asked her to use the dark thread because I love that look. So I am super in love with it. I love it so much. So that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all I got. I'm going to drink my beer. I'm going to get some grub. And I'm going to finish watching Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, which is on Netflix, and knit. I hope you guys are having a relaxing day, whatever day it is. Please like, thumbs up, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. And until we meet again, catch you later.